Hello folks and happy Saturday to you. I'm forecaster Dustin Staples. The 4th day of January, wishing you a good day. Going to be seeing the cold weather stick around here for some time, and not going to be seeing but maybe one day of a warm up, and that's going to be it. And a lot of exciting changes, a lot of chatter going around regarding that S word, snow. We'll get to that in a second to let you know what that means for us in the future. But Friday though, we did not too bad though. Low 50s out the door, even some mid 50s back towards Onslow, portions of Duplin and Craven County. So the 50s highs are on a bit of a vacation till Monday, and then that's going to be it for at least the next week or so, unfortunately. So really cold air moving in our forecast here, starting things off pre-sunrise or so, getting back in those upper 20s and some lower 30s, even back towards the coastline, feeling that too. But it's the wind chill we're watching today. That's the main theme here for Saturday, is that wind chill moving across our area, 30s and 20 teens out there. So definitely a colder start compared to past mornings we've had so far this year, to say the least. But last year, of course, in December and November, we were used to seeing those cold snaps here or there, a few degrees cooler and some warmer temperatures out there this morning. Now again, you see the radar is pretty quiet, not tracking anything here. If you're watching us on the radar the next couple of hours or the next day, of really pretty much or so, watching these little minute snowflakes on the radar, most of the snowflakes not even hitting the ground. It's just so high, it's just kind of evaporating as it falls down. Some lake effect snow, the lake effect snow machine, day 3 of this. Several upstate New York can see several inches of snow. We're going to be turning our eye to the Gulf of Mexico late next week, but we'll keep an eye on that right now. It's your typical Rocky Mountain snowfall way out towards the west. All right, here we go. Forecast here for the rest of the day, looking pretty cold. Sunny skies, highs struggling to hit 40 this afternoon. We'll get close to that, say right around 2 to 4 p.m. And then as we go towards tonight, look at this clear sky. So there's not much cloud cover like we saw the last several nights, as our temperatures really didn't cool off as much, though, thanks to that overhead of a cloud deck out there. By tomorrow morning, though, for Sunday, lower to mid 20s, begin the day holding down in those mid 40s. So we're going to warm up nicely, slowly, to say the least. Clouds are built in. Here's our rain, possible wintry mess moving to northern of our counties here, say north of Elizabeth City, Murfreesboro, north of Allander. The state line have a better chance of picking up any moisture regarding wintry mix precipitation, but for the rest of us here, maybe dealing with a stray sprinkle here or there. Rainfall amount, though, if I've pushed this out, this doesn't include Monday's rain as well. Just show maybe a half inch, maybe an inch of rain on top of that. So we'll get to that in a second. Meanwhile, it says winds. That's the story for Saturday, coming out of the northwest at 15 to 30 miles an hour. So some gusts clipping in over 40. Winds relax going into tomorrow morning, and then they slowly begin to pick up once again later in the week here. Some of your gusting forecast between 25 and 35 miles an hour heading into sunset tonight. Yes, while the breezes are relaxing, still a bit of a wind gust out there early tomorrow morning, gusting maybe it's 10 to 15 out there, maybe as high as 20 back out towards the coastline, and then the gusts will eventually kind of slow down just a little bit as we head towards late Sunday into Monday. Now, wind chill forecast here, you just see those temperatures are going to be at or just below freezing for most of the day, and again, as we go towards tonight, we're going to somewhat match with the air temperatures, maybe back towards the coast with the exception of that. Meanwhile, our inland areas will kind of get close to the feels-like temperatures out there by tomorrow morning for sure. Still chilly, still cold out there, but again, we're going to warm up to the upper 40s, mid 50s out there, for mid 40s rather, no 50s as we go, except with the exception on Monday. All right, there's that storm system moving in on for Monday. It's going to mostly rain. Now, the way this could go, if there's enough cold air, there's a redevelopment that could force late Monday night into overnight hours of Tuesday. If we get just enough cold air, just enough right time, we could see a brief shot of some light flurries or maybe a quick burst of snow as we head towards midnight on Tuesday. Coastal areas may be dealing with some light snow showers, indoor or wintry mix as you head to the day early on Tuesday. We go quiet and then we turn our attention to the next storm system. This may be a next weekend problem. We'll keep an eye on that for us, though, as we have still several days to track that. The snowfall across extending from well back from Colorado, Kansas, Missouri, Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois, going to be getting hammered with some big snowfall. Even back towards the nation's capital, can see the biggest snowfall they've seen in a few years. Some areas well at or near a foot of snow north of Interstate 64 and 995. Pretty interesting to see that. Of course, we got some basketball today as women's are taking on Florida Atlantic. Your forecast for the next 8 days, your first early day planner. Again, we got our basketball games up here for today and tomorrow. Men's is at 1 p.m. as well. Watching for that little wintry mess early Monday morning, but changing over to an all cold rain event on Monday. And then we get cold, and then watching for another system as we head towards next weekend.